Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of November 26th through December 9th. I am doing bi-weekly love readings for December. This is my Christmas gift to you. There's the possibility that I may continue this permanently. We will see how it goes. And I am doing this reading exactly the way I do the monthlies. The only difference is that there will be two. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. This is going to be for confirmation. But first, let's get 9 cards from this deck. This is love reading for the sign of Gemini for the week of November 26th to December 9th. You have the Hermit. Love reading for Gemini, November 26th through December 9th. 7 of Cups. The 4 of Cups. The Lovers. Love reading for Gemini. The 5 of Cups. Love reading for Gemini. The Queen of Pentacles. Love reading for Gemini, November 26th through December 9th. 2 of Pentacles. The King of Cups. Six of Cups. Okay, so the only thing I'm doing different for this reading is I'm going to pull the main energy instead of going what's at the bottom. I'm just going to pull card, focusing on what's the main energy for you for these 2 weeks. See, I've kind of bent the card, but it is the 4 of Swords, which means that this could be a time where you either have to give yourself some space. I see a lot of things going on in this reading already. I haven't even gotten into it. This is a card of retreating, of needing time to figure things out mentally. This is a very mental card. This can be that you need space and time, or it could be your partner, or you need time to heal. We will come back to this card to see how it ties in with the rest of the cards. Okay, so let's focus on the top row. You have the Hermit, the 7 of Cups, the 4 of Cups. So I see here that Gemini is unhappy. You have the 4 of Cups. This means that, you know, you're feeling a little bit confused here. You're feeling a little unhappy and unfulfilled, and I feel like this is a time where you need to figure out why. The Hermit is the ultimate card of figuring things out, but this is a major arcana, so this is something significant. This is something huge that's affecting your love life or your relationship. Something is definitely off for Gemini here, and I feel like you have some figuring out to do. It's either you or your partner, like you're waiting for them to come around, because the main energy was the 4 of Cups. I'm sorry, the 4 of Swords. Someone is kind of, you know, trying to put their thoughts together to figure out what they want or what they're going to do about the relationship. So the Hermit, this is like somebody that's trying to figure it out. Someone that's trying to dig deep to make a decision. There is confusion with the 7 of Cups. Someone is lost in this relationship. Someone's lost. They don't know what to choose. This represents a lot of choices. This could even be, and this has come up for, I mean, I'm doing them in order. This came up for Taurus as well. This can be that either there is someone else, and I mean, it's way down here at the bottom, but you do have the 2 of Pentacles. So there can be 2 partners. I've had quite a few Geminis in the past few weeks by a reading telling me that, you know, there is more than one person. So it could be that someone is confused. They don't know who to choose. And someone's really trying to figure out, you know, the right decision. Who do they really want to be with? But again, here I just see the energy of feeling discontent, bored in a relationship, confused. For some of you, you might just be unhappy with your partner, and you could be really confused about what to do about that. With the Hermit, you're taking the time during these 2 weeks to figure this out, to soul search, like what's really going on in your relationship. Now down here, you have the Lovers, the 5 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. So that energy of unhappiness, because I mean, you have the 4 of Cups here, and then you have the 5 of Cups. You know, again, it's telling me you're unhappy about something. You're disappointed, and it could be that you're disappointed in an earth sign, because you have the Queen of Pentacles. So this would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Male or female, sun, moon, or rising, or someone in that energy. Someone kind of, you know, materialistic, more interested in money. Someone kind of down to earth, stable, conservative. These are all traits of earth signs. there is an energy of being like disappointed or unhappy with this person. And I mean, you do have the Lovers card on the side. So for some of you, it could be that you're disappointed that you wanted a long-term relationship with this person. And maybe, you know, maybe this is on hold. Maybe the earth sign is trying to figure things out in their head as far as, you know, do they want a relationship, or do they want to stay together with you? Do they want marriage? An earth sign is just being highlighted here, but there is unhappy energy around them. Just like, you know, right here, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, even the 6 of Cups down here. Maybe you have a past with this person. So I feel like, you know, there is an energy of being disappointed, maybe that something didn't, you know, something didn't work out with an earth sign, where you really wanted a long-term relationship. You wanted this to be your life partner. You're disappointed that something either didn't work out or something is not working out. And I'm kind of leaning more toward it's not working out, because there's energy all over this entire reading of like, give someone some space and some time, let them figure things out mentally, and then they will come back, or they will make the decision that will make you happy. Okay, so down here you have the 2 of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the 6 of Cups. So now you have a water sign that's being highlighted here. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. So a water sign is being highlighted. This can even be you if you have a moon or a rising in that element. Or this can be a romantic partner. Now the energy around the water sign, again, it's kind of a little bit scattered because you have the 2 of Pentacles. So it could be that, you know, this water sign doesn't know what they want. And again, this definitely ties in with the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Cups, which is making you unhappy. It like literally like lines up right here. You can't see it, but the 4 of Cups is right here. 4 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, right across the reading. Unhappiness, because there is wishy-washy energy going back and forth. I do want you, I don't know, because you do have the 7 of Cups at the top. And this can be someone that you have, you know, a lot of memories with, a long history. This is a card from, you know, energy from the past. But again, you know, this can also be that you have a decision to make, because the two of Pentacles sometimes represents going back and forth. The 2s represent sometimes choosing between 2 people, 2 things, 2 outcomes. You not only have the 2 of Pentacles, but remember that you have the 7 of Cups, which can sometimes mean that there's more than one choice. So there could be confusion about partners. There could be someone from the past who's popped up to where now you're confused, because maybe you were already in a relationship. Maybe that's why there's 2 people in this reading, an earth sign and a water sign. And again, they can actually be earth or water, or they can be in that energy. But I see like the past pops up for you in some way. The past. People from the past could be coming back. And it could be that you're a little unsettled because the past returns. And you're going back and forth. Like, I don't know if I want this person. Like, I don't know if I can trust them again. This is lined up here, you know, with the Lovers. Again, committed relationship. This can even be, you know, someone from the past where you were just really disappointed how they treated you or how it turned out. And the more that I talk, I feel like for some of you this can be about the past, where you're just, you need time to figure out if you really, you know, want this again. The main energy, 4 of Swords. You need time to figure out if you want to relive the past. You need time to soul search. You have the Hermit all the way at the top. You need time to soul search. You cannot give an immediate answer. You need time to figure it out. Because I sensed someone was highly disappointed, tears, sadness, and then kind of, you know, feeling really unhappy. Okay, let's see what the other, let's stick with the same deck for now, and then we will move on to the other one. What other messages are there for the sign of Gemini for November 26th to December 9th? Justice, the 8 of Swords, 9 of Wands. I'll put it here so you can see it. Justice. So whatever was done to Gemini, whatever it is, however unfairly you were treated, because justice comes up when someone has treated you wrong, when you have been done wrong by someone, you know, and you do have this painful energy here, the Five of Cups, where you were just really disappointed, unhappy. Someone is trying to make this up to you. Someone is trying to make this up to you. Now, one thing that I'm noticing here is that it came out with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So, but I'm also getting the message, hard to tell in a general reading. I don't know if someone's trying to make it up to you or you're trying to make it up to someone else, that maybe you're the one that left someone, because there's this energy here of like wanting to make things up, but then someone feeling trapped and someone feeling stuck with the Eight of Swords. Someone is just like in fear, and like fear mode. That is here, and also on the Nine of Wands. This is a card of fear, holding back, not wanting to reveal your true feelings, having your guard up. You can't relax. But it could also be that you have your guard up because you were done wrong with the Justice card. Someone just treated you unfairly, dragged you through the mud, and now you kind of feel trapped in that energy. Maybe you feel like you can't forgive and you can't forget. You feel like you can't move on. But again, I mean, the Nine of Wands, you're keeping your guard up and you're afraid. You don't want to be hurt again. But justice is telling me that either someone is trying to make things up to you, maybe even by apologizing, wanting you back, or the universe is trying to make things up to you by maybe bringing somebody new into your life. And again, if that is the case, it's probably going to be someone who is an earth sign or someone who is a water sign. Okay, so let's see what the other deck wants to tell you. Let's move it this way. What other messages are there for the sign of Gemini for November 26th through December 9th? We have the Ace of Cups, the Five of Swords, and let's see, the final card, the Emperor. And I'm going to pull the main energy from the second deck. Just kind of highlight the reading, what's really important for Gemini. Look at that, the Hermit again. So repeating card because the Hermit is right here. So huge message for Gemini that November 26th through December 9th is a time where it's time to really sit down and do a lot of deep soul searching about your love life. It's time to really get to the truth of what's going on, of what's making you unhappy, what's going on in your relationship. This is a time where you can actually get answers. Now, looking at the cards that I pulled for you, you have the Ace of Cups, which tells me that this is a time where you can actually start something new. So yes, for singles, this can be a time where you can meet somebody new. I feel like if you're single, look for water signs and earth signs. The Ace of Cups is just a new beginning. But again, for couples, this can be a time where you can actually start over. Yes, maybe someone has been unfair to you. Someone has made you unhappy. Maybe even some, you know, there have been other people in their lives. But the Ace of Cups means you can rekindle your relationship. You do have the Five of Swords telling you to kind of be careful when making decisions. With the Five of Swords, this can be, you know, that you get something that you thought you wanted and then you wish that you had just passed. So for some of you, maybe taking somebody back from the past is maybe not the best decision for you. That won't apply to everyone, but it does come up here. I mean, you do have this energy from the past here. And I feel like if something is an unwise decision here with the Five of Swords, it could be someone from the past that just did you wrong horribly. You have to stay empowered. I feel like if you make decisions, and I feel like you're really like becoming enlightened during this time frame. Like you can really get answers about your love life. You can really figure things out. With the Emperor here, it's just telling me you have to do what's best for you. You have to, whatever decisions you're making, you have to feel good after you make them. You can't feel like you compromised or you just gave away all your power to someone else and you feel helpless and empty. You can't do that to yourself. So I feel like this can be a time where you can, you know, the energy is there where you might do something to work against yourself. This can also be that, you know, there's an opportunity to get somebody back with the Ace of Cups, but you might work against yourself by not seeing the potential in the relationship. I mean, the Emperor is just telling me you have to stay empowered during these 2 weeks. You have to stay in control of your love life. I see some, you know, major changes happening here. Again, I mean, the Hermit 2 times tells me that if you have been confused about your love life, and I see that here in the 7 of Cups, if you've been confused about your partner, this can be a time to seriously figure things out. Main energy from the other deck, very similar, 4 of Swords. This is a time to really be thinking about your love life. If you're single, why are you still single? If there are profound problems in your marriage or relationship, this is a time to figure out why and to get that healed. Okay, Gemini, this has been your weekly reading. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again soon.